What's up, guys? Trilogy again with Trilogy Effect. We're doing some more D&D content with a new D&D book. We're gonna have lots of content to post on this channel. I'm gonna be going through all the things that look interesting in this book. So I definitely recommend you subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out. Turn on notifications. Comment down below what you enjoy about Van Victor's Guide to Ravenloft. And with that said, we're gonna get into it. Today we're gonna be talking about the Reborn race. They're gonna be basically the Frankenstein themed class coming out of Van Victor's Guide to Ravenloft. Following the Dampier, which was our vampire, and following our Hexblood, which is our witch-type creature. So here we go. Jumping into the Reborn, I think it's pretty cool. They have lost memories. So this is things about your past life that you kind of remember. You recall a physically painful memory. A memory brings tears to your eye. You recall a childhood memory. You hear a voice in your head. You recall enjoying something that you just hate doing now. And you have a memory of a certain smell. And then it's pretty powerful, I feel like, just not knowing who you are. It's kind of like how a lot of people play Warforged. They play as a creature with no memory, or they don't know what their purpose is. And the Reborn kind of has that type of theme. They have origins on here. You were magically resurrected, but something went wrong. Stitches bind your body's mismatched pieces. So like I said, Frankenstein. After clawing free from a grave, you realize you have no memories except for a single name. You were a necromancer's undead servant for years, so like an Igor to a Victor Frankenstein. You woke up in an abandoned laboratory alongside complex designs for clockwork origins. You were released after being petrified for generations. Your memories have faded through, and your body isn't what it once was. Your body hosts a processing spirit that shares its memories and replaces your appendages with phantasmal limbs. So that's pretty cool. I just want to show you guys the artwork on here. This is kind of what they mean. If you see that bone on there on her arm, that's kind of the phantasmal limb. She's actually missing an arm. So I think that's actually super cool. Just visualizing that seems super cool. In public, you pass as an unremarkable individual, but you can always feel itchy straws scratching inside you. Thank you. I hate it. I hate that concept. Not that it's a bad idea. I just hate imagining straw inside of me just always itching. Oof, yeah. Just like the other three races, we're going to have 3 domains on here. Hakakur, Lamordia, Mordit. If you want to further invest your character in the world, go through with your D&D, your DM with that. You're a humanoid, you're small or medium, it doesn't affect your movement speed. You're gonna have the standard 30 on there. Same with the other 2 races, you're gonna have Ancestral Legacy. So you can keep your proficiencies that so say you were a dwarf, you died, you come back as a reborn. As a dwarf, you have like that +2 in Constitution if you're a mountain dwarf. You can keep that. No, I'm sorry. You don't keep the status changes. You keep the skill proficiencies that you had as a mountain dwarf, along with any walking, flying, or swimming speed that you would have gained from it. If not, you can take 2 skills, and you can take 2 proficiencies and 2 skills of your choice. So those are pretty cool. The Deathless Nature in this race is super cool. So there's a whole list of things. You have advantage on saving throws against disease and being poisoned, and you're resistant to poison damage. You have advantage on death saving throws. I think that's super cool. You've already died once, what's dying again? So you have advantage on death saving throws. You don't need to eat, breathe, sleep, or drink. And you can't be put to sleep magically like an elf. And you can long rest in 4 hours instead of 8, which is super cool. And you can do this while being awake. You just have to stand there motionlessly. So you can't move, you have to stay there, but you're awake while you're doing this. So that's super cool because you regain consciousness. The final ability for the Reborn is going to be Knowledge from the Past. It's an ability where if you make an ability check, you can roll a d20, and even after seeing the number, you can decide if you want to add an additional d6 to that roll. And you can do this up to your proficiency bonus on the roll. So this is pretty cool because you can add the roll after you've seen it. So you know whether if you feel like it's an 18 and that's good enough, or if you know that a 14 is probably too low. It's up to you. And you don't get to do it after you know if it's fell or succeeded. You can only do it after the roll. So unless your DM tells you the DCs ahead of time, sometimes a DM will say, hey, go ahead and make a DC 18 stealth check. That's what I need you to roll to pass. That's totally between you and your DM, but it doesn't say that you get to make it after finding out that you fell. So that's not how that works. That would just be a mechanic between you and your DM. As far as that goes, that's everything that we know about the Reborn. I'm really excited to play the Reborn. I think I'm definitely going to try all three of these. I think I'm going to start with the Dampier first, just because that seems super cool. But I like how the Reborn has the phantasmal limbs. Like, I've never wanted to play a character that was missing an arm, but if I can have a ghost arm, that's totally different. Thank you guys for taking it this far. That's everything I have on the Reborn. I do a lot of D&D content on this channel. I'm Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. I feel free, if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. If you have any other thoughts about the new book, any other classes or subclasses, any questions about it, comment down below and I'll get back to you. And this is Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.